For more on the path forward for their small business, I'm joined by Seth and JC Boyack. They own Citrus Massage in Chandler, Arizona. Welcome, guys. Great to have you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we're so interested to hear about this story. So, Seth, I'll start with you. You reopened. You actually had full appointments booked for the first 2-3 days. Is that right? But it was your workers who revolted. What happened?
Yeah, and so we took a lot of precautions to actually reopen our doors. It took us we waited about 2 weeks until we were actually able to reopen. So we even delayed that. We were fully booked. We were booked for about 3 weeks out actually. And after about day 3, JC called me and she just said, this feels very uncomfortable. Tensions were on edge. I wouldn't say tensions were on edge, but our therapist just felt scared. I guess that's the best way to say it. They just felt scared because we're in an environment where they might live with a grandparent. They might have some autoimmune or compromised position, and so they felt nervous just being in close proximity with clients.
Yeah, and JC, this goes back to the mask issue, right? So it was partly that you guys didn't require masks for people and they were, face up on the massage table. I mean, I know we're getting into some of the details here, but I am curious how much that played into the anxiety that your therapist had.
Yeah, so we came back to work. When you're face down on the massage table, you didn't have to wear a mask. When you flipped over, we made it optional. If people wanted to wear a mask, they could. If they didn't feel comfortable or couldn't wear a mask, they didn't have to. And by day 3, we knew cases were rising in Arizona, and it just being in such close proximity to other people. I'm not a massage therapist. I work the front desk. And even that, I was scared. And I thought, if I'm nervous to be at work, how can I expect my employees to go into a 10 by 10 room and really be in such a high touch industry? It was just a scary, unnerving time, and it wasn't very comfortable.
JC, did you guys think about requiring masks? Do you think that would have helped the anxiety that you as employees felt, but would your clients still have shown up under those conditions?
I think so. We did require masks in every area of the spa. Had we required them face up, I still think with the Arizona cases rising, you're not socially distanced. You're within just a few inches of somebody. And so would our clients have come? I think they would, but we do have the best clients in the world. But I do know that it's scary for the clients as well.
Sure. Seth, let's talk about the financials now and what happens next. So are you aiming to reopen? What happens for the kind of rent payments, the other bills that you guys have to make? Did you apply for help from the PPP program?
Yeah, good questions. We did apply for PPP. We waited for the second round because we knew we were going to close down, so we didn't want to, kind of clog up the system for the businesses that were going to stay open. We got approved, and as I started asking questions about, okay, what does this look like as far as a forgivable loan versus an actual loan, that wasn't as clear. And so I opted to not take the PPP because as a small business, only being open for the last year, I just couldn't have that debt on our balance sheet, and if it became a loan. And so yes, we still have bills to pay. We're working with our landlord, and he's agreed to defer our payments until we actually get open back up. But there's still a bunch of other bills just to keep the lights on. So yeah.